I know you've heard about the Sephora sale. Well, this video is not about that. This video is actually going to be talking about my favorite drugstore products. The Sephora sale going on right now, I thought it'd be a really fun video to just talk about more affordable makeup. These are some of my holy grail drugstore makeup products. I've been using them for a really long time now. Some of them have hit pan already, but some are new and haven't been opened yet just because they're like my restocks. Let's get into it. We are starting off with sunblock. This is the e.l.f. sunblock. She doesn't leave a white cast, so affordable, doesn't leave a white cast, does its job. Moving on to foundations. Now, I wouldn't say I know which drugstore foundation is the best, but this is the one I always just go back to. It's the Maybelline Fit Me foundations. If you know, you know. I literally have been using these since high school. So moving into concealer, this one changes from time to time because I'm always testing out new concealers, but the one I'm currently fixated on is the camo, the e.l.f. camo one. I actually really like it. I know some people have like really bad reviews on it. I've heard that it leaves like your under eye really dry or something for some people, but I don't know, I actually kind of like it. I like that's actually really thick. So moving on to primer. I normally don't use primer. My coworker girlies actually put me onto this, and I haven't stopped using it since. It's the Power Grip Primer by e.l.f. As you can tell, she's been used a lot. I use her every day. She's literally part of my routine now. If only if you're looking to invest in a primer, she is amazing. On to our powders. There's a few that I like to use. This one is the CoverGirl Clean Matte Press Powder. Okay, sometimes I kind of don't know the difference between loose powder and pressed powder, but from what I've learned, this one has almost hit pan. I mean, it has hit pan. It's almost done. I like to put this on my eyelids. I set my eyelids with this just because if I don't, then my eyelids get so sweaty and oily over time throughout the day. So it's the end of the day now. They look fairly okay. Moving on to our next powders. I like to use this Airspun loose face powder. She has been one of my go-tos ever since high school too. This is a translucent extra coverage one, and I like her just because I feel like she leaves a slight white cast, but I feel like I've experienced worse. But I feel like it's not as bad as the higher end ones I've used before. So she's old reliable, and I use her like all the time. I go through them so fast. And then this one I just started using recently. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. Well, obviously this one has pigment and the Airspun one doesn't, so I be using the Airspun one a lot more, but I like to touch up with the Fit Me one, if that makes sense. Like throughout the day, if I'm like super oily, then I like touch up with this one, because if I touch up with this one, it'll definitely leave a really noticeable white cast. So like I finish with this, and then I touch up throughout the day with this one if I'm like at home. But these ones are, I would say in my opinion, really good and very affordable. Totally forgot about these concealers, but some of my other favorite recommendations would be from the LA Girl Pro line. Actually really pigment and affordable, so yeah, I've never strayed away from them. I always go back to them. Moving on to the eyes, my favorite eyelash glue is the Kiss one. I like the Duo one too. It really just rotates. Kiss or Duo, one of those. And then for eyeliner, this is my go-to, the e.l.f. one. I like the applicator. I feel like it's much easier than using the pen for me. Blushes, guys. I know there's like tons of drugstore blushes out there, but if you just need like a cheap one, Maybelline, okay? The Fit Me series has not done me wrong. Like I've been literally using some of these since high school. This color is more like champagne pink, and I like it because it has like shimmers in it. And then this one's more like I don't know, like pomegranate pink, like a darker yes, if you are looking for cheap but pigmented blushes that have slight shimmers in them, I would go with these. They aren't too bad. Okay, so moving on to lip products. For lip liners, I always like to just get the LA Girl brand or the NYX one. Obviously, LA Girl's a little bit cheaper than NYX, so I would just go for LA Girl every single time. She does the job just fine. If you already didn't know, I am a die-hard lip tint and lip stain girly. So although I prefer using like any Korean brand of lip tints, the e.l.f. one is the one I would probably go for if I'm looking for a drugstore one. She is not super pigmented, but I've definitely experienced worse American lip stains, so e.l.f. she's pretty cool. Yes, these were some of my favorite drugstore recommendations. Hopefully this video was kind of helpful, kind of insightful. Let me know if you guys have also tried any of these products, or if any of these products are also part of your drugstore makeup holy grails.